Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, please put your hands together for...
Wait a second. Hold on, bro. I do my own intro. Thank you very much. That was some Febreze to keep things fresh. What's going on, guys? It's the Cat's Pajamas, keeping things fresh like I do. BLT. Bitches love teddies, so buy her one for her birthday. Just kidding. Bacon, lettuce, and tomato. No shit, Sherlock. I actually just ate one of those. So, I felt like coming on to do a wonderful commentary, and I'm all energized. Got the calorie count high from putting all that fatty cooked meat in my body. And I thought I'd bring you guys an event from the past, a blast from the past, if you will. It's going to be a life story today, and, not just going to be any life story. This is going to be a pivotal moment in my existence, a moment that has defined my life. Every single thing that has happened to me up until now was because of this. No, I'm just kidding. Possibly, I could probably tie that in to work that way, but it's not. I'm going to take you guys back to grade 3. I was 8 years old, and you might be like, how the hell do you remember an event from being 8 years old? And because I have a fucking good memory, okay, so screw off. What I remember specifically is after grade 2, I went to this one elementary school, and we wore uniforms because we were all bitches. Anyways, the uniforms actually had nothing to do with it, but after that year, that school was slated to be torn down, and there they would build a high school, which is actually my current high school where I reside. And anyways, I had to go find a new school, so I moved to a school down the street, new elementary school, and the first day, I was shitting my pants, and some of you guys may know that I was a bit of a fat kid when I was younger, but at this point, I was still skinny, I didn't pack on the pounds quite yet. So first day of school, grade 3, first day at the new school that I was going to, I didn't know anybody, I had no friends, and I was scared. Because I didn't know what the fuck I would do at recess. Maybe I would be a loner, maybe no one would like me. But I was sitting next to this guy, and he seemed pretty friendly right off the bat. And right away, we're just taking out all our Crayola pencil crayons and felts and all that stuff and, putting them into our desk. Because back then, we just had a desk, and that's where we kept our shit, and that was like our sacred territory. No one went into your desk in elementary school, man. If they did, you would just whip out your dick and just slap. No, that's fucked up. So this guy I was sitting next to was looking pretty friendly, and he's putting all his stuff away, and he turns to me, takes his index finger and puts it to his thumb, and does this on both hands, flips his hands upside down, and that's how you make like hand glasses, I guess. And he turns to me and goes, look, I have glasses. And I was like, yeah, it's funny. And meanwhile, in my mind, I'm sitting here like, what a retard. And the irony in me thinking that is he actually was mentally challenged, because about 5 seconds later, his SEA or learning assistant came over and helped him out with whatever he was doing. And looking back on that, I was quite a dick. And I, assumed shit, which I was correct. I'm not saying I was wrong, but, I used it in the wrong context, I should say. Although it was right, but you get what I'm saying. So already we have quite an unfortunate incident right off the bat, and soon after, maybe 5 minutes later, I'm sitting there putting in my ruler, pencil sharpener, my duotangs and shit, and all of a sudden, I just break down into tears, and I start crying like the little bitch that I was, because I was a bit of a bitch. And I'm sitting there crying, and the learning assistant comes over, and she goes, excuse me, are you okay? And I just, was like, no, and I don't have any friends, please, I need some friends. And at that point, she went to this guy in the back of the class whose name was Chris, we'll call him Chris, and she was like, Chris, can you come and be friends with this little faggot, basically. That's basically what she said. And he was like, oh, shit, do I really have to? But he didn't really have a choice. So he comes over, befriended me, and, I was, guess I was okay from that point on. The day moved on, and we were kind of doing our whole introduction to the class type deal. And I remember, I think it was before recess, we had a little bit of free time, and this one guy came over to me who's a current friend of mine right now, and is probably watching this, so fuck you. And anyways, he comes over and he's like, hey man, you want to come hang out with us, and we'll show you around and we can just chill, play some shit. and do what we kids do. And I was like, oh yeah, that would sound awesome. But here's the thing. About 5 minutes after he asked me that, this one girl came over to me, and she was like, hi, what's your name? And I was like, my name's Kevin. And she's like, how old are you? And I'm like, probably the same fucking age as you. But no, I didn't say it like that because I'm 3. I don't know swear words. I mean, sorry, I'm in grade 3. I'm not 3 years old. That's kind of weird. But I said, yeah, I'm 8 years old. And she's like, oh, so am I. And she's like twirling her hair and shit. And I'm just getting hit on. But, you know, I'm so oblivious because I'm a dumbass and I'm probably still crying at this point. And another one of her friends comes over. And then she asked me, she was hot, by the way, I'm just getting that out there. And me being in grade 3, being 8 years old, calling her hot, you know, that says something. So you guys must know she was pretty banging. And she asked me if, you know, I want to go hang out with her at recess and she can show me around with some of her friends. And I was like, damn right, let's do this shit. So I ditched the guys, and to this point, I mean, I remember, like, my friend still knows that I ditched him for girls. And for some reason, he calls me out on that, but looking back, I mean, it was the right decision. However, since we were in that stage where, you know, girls were supposed to be icky and stuff, I'm pretty sure he thought I was gay, and I don't think he stopped believing that until maybe like 3 years later when we actually became friends again. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this life story blast from the past, like I said. If you guys enjoyed it, be sure to leave a like, leave a comment, and all that stuff that makes the cockles of my heart glow with joy. Seriously, though, like the video, or I will find your sister and marry her in an arranged marriage. 'Cause that's what I do. Peace out.